What if I told you that nearly all top YouTubers use the same 3 storytelling techniques to keep you hooked? And I know it sounds a little bit wild, but after analyzing hundreds of viral videos, this is exactly what I found. In this video, I'll break down those 3 techniques so that you can tell unforgettable stories. All right, let's jump into the first one, personal stakes. And no one shows it better than Leon Hendrix in his video, How Overstimulation is Ruining Your Life.
I wanted to be the first human breaking the sound barrier.
A giant, prehistoric-looking bird.
The military is hiding evidence of alien spacecraft.
Hi Barbie, hi Barbie, hi Barbie.
Worst air quality in the world.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him
I shouldn't waste my life like this.
I should say experience some sort of dopamine release. You found the reward. That's great.
I know. I should stop after this one. I should be so much further ahead in life right now.
That was just 40 seconds. Did you forget that you were watching a video about storytelling techniques? Sure, yeah, the editing helps. It's those quick cuts, catchy sounds, powerful pauses. But even the best editing won't matter if your audience doesn't care. And people only start caring when they understand what's at stake for you. In simple terms, what do you stand to gain or lose in this situation of the story? It could be a promotion, a relationship, your health, or is your self-worth something that actually matters to you? When we see what's at risk, we lean in. We start to wonder, like, will they figure it out? Leon Hendrix doesn't just say, oh, I use my phone too much. He says he might waste his life, time he'll never get back. He also says that he feels that he should be further ahead by now, meaning he's missing out on his full potential. Suddenly, this isn't just a video about screen time. It's about regret, lost times, and unrealized dreams. That's what pulls you in. But to keep them watching all the way through, you need that second technique, tension and release. In Ryan Trahan's videos, he tries to win every competition at something called Shrekfest. It's a real-life festival where people dress up as characters from Shrek. Yeah, I know, it's actually a thing. Now, right after that intro, he reveals his first mini-mission, which is sneak in without a ticket. Now, as soon as you hear that, that question pops into your head. Will he actually make it? How is he gonna pull that off? Will he get caught? About a minute later, we see the answer. Yes, he makes it in. Mission accomplished. But right away, he sets up a new challenge. Now he wants to win the roar contest. And suddenly you're thinking, well, what's the roar contest? Can he win this one too? This is no accident. Ryan is using a powerful technique called tension and release. Now here's how it works. You introduce a question, a problem, a challenge. That's the tension, the unknown that your audience wants to see resolved. Then you show your journey towards that answer. Once that is resolved, you immediately open that new loop with a new question or a new challenge. And then you just repeat that same thing all over again. That simple rhythm is what keeps people watching. Because as long as there are questions in the air, your audience is leaning in, waiting to see what happens next. But I guess if I could pick just one that I actually use the most, I'd actually choose the third one. Now, did you see what I did there? That was a typical example of tension and release. Third technique, show, don't tell. Now, let's look at a great example from Gog's video, where he's missing a specific color for his painting.
Okay, I got the majority of the paint I need, but they didn't have the most important color, ultra neon green. And they told me that the only place I can find it is 9,000 kilometers away from where I live. So let's be honest, of course I'm not going to And my brothers, the trip was worth it, because here it is, ultra neon green.
Now that is a textbook case for a storytelling principle, show, don't tell. Instead of saying, well, I need to buy paint, Gog walks through it visually. He shows his notebook crossing off the color he already has. He shows the missing paint. He shows the map of where he'll buy it. And then as he picks it up in Argentina, well, he stops talking altogether. All you see is this footage of the scenery. He lets the visual do the talking, and he uses show don't tell throughout the entire video. When he talks about adding color to his sketch, well, the entire room changes color. When he mentions using red, we see the full montage of him painting with red. And for the big reveal, he doesn't say a word, he simply shows the finished painting from every angle. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, dude, this is cool, but hey, I'm not Gox, right? I don't have a fancy camera, I don't know anything about editing. It's totally fair. But you can still use that principle no matter what your setup is. Here is how you can do that. Add a simple animation to bring your explanation to life. Or record the steps of the challenge so that you can show the progress later. Or use photos or screenshots to make your point more visual. Or maybe draw something on a piece of paper and let people see as it unfolds in front of you. And most importantly, use stories to create that picture in your listener's mind. But I know, storytelling can sometimes feel a little bit overwhelming when you're just starting out. If that's you, you may want to check out this next video. There, I'll walk you through some super actionable tips on how you can become this most magnetic storyteller out there. See you there.